Here's a question. What's the film theory term for the object the hero is after? For example, the letters of transit in Casablanca, the Death Star plans in Star Wars, or the ring in Lord of the Rings. If you answered the MacGuffin, you're wrong.
That's no MacGuffin.
Angus MacPhail, an English screenwriter who worked for Alfred Hitchcock, coined the term MacGuffin to refer to an object that throws a plot into motion, but is ultimately unseen or unimportant to the audience or characters. In Pulp Fiction, we never get to see what's inside John Travolta's briefcase. In Saving Private Ryan, we don't even meet Private Ryan until a few brief minutes in Act 3. And the rug in The Big Lebowski is of no great importance to the audience, even if...
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Hitchcock considered the microfilm hidden in the statue in North by Northwest to be his best MacGuffin, because it was, quote, the emptiest, the most non-existent, and the most absurd. So what do you call it, if the object the hero is after does matter, and is emotionally important to the hero and the audience? What if I told you that there is no word for this in film theory?
Whoa.
Don't believe me? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jonathan Stokes, and this is Raising the Stakes, Essays About Story. Let's get into it. George Lucas is credited with the notion that audiences should care about MacGuffins, but this contradicts the definition of a MacGuffin. So what do we call the object the hero wants? Vladimir Propp in the 1920s writes about the princess or prize, but this refers to a character, not an object. Stanislavski wrote about the superobjective, but that's way broader than just a physical object. Michael Hoag's external journey is also broader than what we need. Blake Snyder's prize, in his Golden Fleece genre, is similarly too broad, because it can be a figurative prize like winning a tournament or arriving at a destination. Robert McKee and others talk about objects of desire, but again, that includes internal needs or abstract ideas. So, if anyone knows of a film theory term to refer to a physical object that the protagonist wants, that truly matters, not like a MacGuffin, please educate me in the comment section. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use the term, the prize. And I'm going to say that the prize should not only be important to the plot, but also emotionally significant to the characters, and, for extra credit, embody the theme. In Romancing the Stone, El Corazon, or the heart, represents passion. Only by learning to live with passion and adventure and embracing the theme can Jane claim the prize. And by doing so, she finds the money and romance necessary to live a life of adventure. In The Last Crusade, Indy doesn't believe in the supernatural. He doesn't really care about finding the Grail.
This is an obsession, Dad. I never understood it.
But when his father's life is on the line, Indy must take a leap of faith and believe in the miraculous in order to save his father. Thus, completing his internal journey allows Indy to complete his external journey. Theme, emotion, plot, character, all are united around this prize. So which stories call for an emotionally significant prize, and which can get by with an emotionally insignificant MacGuffin? My favorite example is Mission Impossible 3, made by director J.J. Abrams and writing team Kurtzman and Orci back when they were at the prime of their Alias collaboration. They centered the movie around the relationship between Tom Cruise and his wife. So they knew that they didn't need to explain why Philip Seymour Hoffman wanted to kill Tom Cruise. It didn't matter. And they also didn't need to explain what the MacGuffin was.
The rabbit's foot. What is it?
Because neither was relevant to the relationship between Tom and his wife. J.J. Abrams is comfortable with vague MacGuffins and open storylines because he believes in the mystery box.
Mystery is more important than knowledge. The withholding of information, doing that intentionally, is much more engaging.
But if your movie is mostly about finding the MacGuffin,
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
And the MacGuffin has no clear emotional or thematic significance to your character or story, then you have an external goal with no internal goal. Another way of putting this is the litmus test of wants versus needs. What Jane wants is to find El Corazon. What she needs is to learn to live adventurously. What Indy wants is to get the Grail. What he needs is a relationship with his father. What Nicolas Cage wants is to find the Templar treasure. What he needs is,
What the hell is this?
So you could have your prize be an emotionless MacGuffin like water rights in Bolivia?
This is the world's most precious resource.
Or you could have your prize be M. For my money, at all costs, have your prize be emotional for your characters. It couldn't hurt, right? If your prize belongs to the first Goonie and has the power to save the Goondocks from developers and to keep the Goonies together, then you have a prize that's relevant to plot, to character, to emotion, and to theme.
Holy Mary, Mother of God. Look at that.
And that's no MacGuffin.